What's up, YouTube? I'm back after, all that fun. I'll talk about that stuff later. I want to get in the reason for the video first before I start, so that way you guys can shut it off if you guys don't care about the other stuff. But, okay, so I'm going to discuss a rumor and an actual fact. The first thing I'm going to talk about is DC is doing a little mini series over a 3-month period for the Arrowverse. That is canon to the Arrowverse. And it will be written by some of the writers from the shows. And this is all cool with the producers of the show and all that stuff. Am I going to talk about it on here? I might talk about the comics on here. I don't know. But there's going to be 5 regular issues. And then the 6th one is going to be a crossover. So it's going to be each of the Arrowverse shows. So first it's going to be Batwoman. Then it's going to be Superman and Lois. Then we don't know the order after that, but the other shows are DC's Legends of Tomorrow, which is always. And then there's and then Stargirl. Yeah, I'll discuss that part here in a minute. And then Flash, of course. The elder statement of the Arrowverse at this point, because it's been on longer than everybody else. But yeah, I mean, nothing else is really interesting. Each is going to have their own individual comics, and then the final comic, the 6th one, will be a giant crossover comic, which will be really cool. And it is in show continuity, so therefore, it will affect things that are on the show. But as I said, I mentioned Stargirl, which, as we know in the Arrowverse, is on Earth 2. So how is she going to be involved? That's just going to be interesting. So is Flash going to discover the multiverse before the end of this next season? Or is it something the comic's going to handle? And the show will just bounce off that. That'd be interesting. Also, is there going to be any Diggle Green Lantern stuff in this? You know? Probably not. But, as I said, could there be? That could be a way to get around the no Green Lantern or whatever, you know? But yeah. So it's going to be very interesting. The first one's going to be Batwoman. Then Superman and Lois. And they're going to release in April. Yay! After I'm hopefully back to work. Will I be buying the comics? Yes. Will I be reviewing them? I don't know. Maybe. I don't want to start doing a ton of comic reviews and all that stuff. But since this is Arrowverse related, maybe I should. I'll see what kind of mood. Especially if I'm back to work. I won't have a lot of time for videos. So we'll see. I mean, I'm backed up on videos as it is right now. But that's mostly because of my situation. As I said, I'm not going to discuss that right here. Get off my screen. Thank you. Alright. But enough about that. I mean, there's not really a whole lot. As I said, it comes out in April. So we'll keep an eye on the shows to see, when, if the shows address anything that will lead for the comic series. And then, as I said, the last one's going to be a crossover, which is going to be interesting. What's going to be the story for the crossover? But it will be cool to actually bring Stargirl into the Arrowverse proper. I mean, it's Arrowverse, but it's not Arrowverse. She hasn't met any of the other Arrowverse heroes. But yet they've confirmed that it's interesting. Our Jay Garrick is her Jay Garrick. So that still has to be explained. Like, big time explained. Like, problem? How do you explain that? But let's go on to the next thing, so I don't yammer too long about that. Yammer too on about stupid stuff. I saw a post on Facebook, and I normally don't talk DC rumors. But I thought this was an interesting DCEU rumor, so I decided to talk about it. Which is that, now you know that, as you all know, or if you don't know, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, they are going to make a Nightwing solo movie. So, as I was saying, so that's not rumor. The rumor part is who's going to be playing him, which is Dylan O'Brien from Teen Wolf, and the movie Love and Monsters, and a few other movies. Now, he's already proven that he can lead movies. I think, if I remember right, his movie Love and Monsters didn't do too terrible at the box office. I don't remember box office. I'm not one of those people that looks up that stuff. I mean, the only reason I know what Spider-Man Far From No Way Home's box office is because all over bloody Facebook. I think it's like the 4th highest grossing movie now. But we're not going to talk about that. So he's already proven a leading man. So he can lead a movie. His name has box office draw. But also, he's the right age. I mean, I think he's in his 30s or so. So he's relatively the right age for... This is one of the things that are going to get interesting. I'm going to say he's going to come from... Now, they haven't talked about it, but Keaton's Earth. Michael Keaton's Batman's Earth. He would be the right age for a Keaton Nightwing. He's about the right age, because he's in his 30s, so he's about the right age for a Keaton Nightwing. If I do believe so, because I want to say right around the time that we last saw Keaton's Bruce Wayne, he was getting ready to take a Robin. Okay, he is 30 years old. Okay, he's younger than I am. So yeah, he's about the right age, I would say. Maybe they could make him in early 20s. You know, if they wanted to age him down a little bit. I would say he was about... I'd say when we left Keaton last, he was about the right age to take on a Robin. You know, he was about that time frame. Maybe within the next, I'd say 5 years, he would have took a Robin. Probably 30 years from when we saw him in Batman Returns. But that's my speculation. Because we know he's not going to be from the main Earth of DCEU because, well, Zack Snyder already screwed that shit up. Thank you, Snyder. Me. And you ask, oh, Jack, how is that possible? How did Zack Snyder screw that up already? Well, you know how there's that dead Robin suit in the Batcave. And I think we first see it in Batman v Superman. I don't think we see it in Justice League. But you see it in Batman v Superman. And it says, ha, joke's on you, or whatever on it. Well, it's got ha on it. So it's obviously Joker's killed a Robin. Now, most of us comic book people will go, oh, hey, that's a Jason Todd suit, which is what I thought it was. So I was like, okay, either that's a cool Easter egg or something, but no, apparently at sometime out on Twitter, I think it was Twitter, Zack Snyder confirmed that is a Dick Grayson Robin suit. And I'm like, bro, no. I mean, yes, you want to make, certain things, but no. But yeah, so I'm not going to try to get too sidetracked there. So yeah, so he's going to be from Keenan's Earth. And he's done, Dylan O'Brien's, there's a reason why I talked about that Keenan stuff. Dylan O'Brien has done a movie with Michael Keaton before. He did American Assassins. And Keaton did have like a mentor style role to Dylan O'Brien's character in that movie. So I would like to see that again in a more of a Batman and Robin style. More of a Batman Robin dynamic. It'd be very interesting. It would be very interesting to see. I think they could pull it off. I think he'd be the right guy. Though I do wish he would cut his hair, though. I think that's a little pushing it. But other than that, we're good. He's good. I mean, he's a good actor. I mean, he'd definitely be a good pickup for DC to get just as an actor to have on their slate. You know, because they're not pulling in a whole lot of really, really good actors here. A lot of B-level actors. So, get someone who's more B, almost A-level. That'd be nice. I mean, cause they're basically losing it. Batflick. So, Ben Affleck. Blackflick. What did I call him? Batflick? I don't know. My stupidity. But yeah, so, alright, enough talking about that. Alright, so updates, channel-wise, I do have some movie videos coming down the way when I figure out how I'm going to shoot them. Which is, I've got the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Covert Ravage 2-pack. Yes, I have the little tape guy too. Makes me want to get a Soundwave just to put the tape in them. What? But yeah, I do like this guy. Though his transformation is kind of a pain. But I do like him. He has a cool figure. But yeah. So, there's him. Plus, I do have the full Wave 10. They're sitting up here on my desk. Up on the shelf right here. See? Here's Riley. Yeah, the figure I don't have an issue with. Okay, one of the two figures I don't have an issue with. This one I have an issue with. Which I'll talk more about it, why it's the way it is. But if you look at it closely, I don't know if you can really tell on camera. I'll get it better when I do the video. But this is a darker shade than this. And it's on a lot of Pink Ranger I've noticed it on a lot of Pink Ranger figures. So it's not just her. It's something to do with the plastic. I'll explain it. But what's going on with me is, well, I'm home, but I've been home on and off for a couple months. Since December, I've been on and off home. Well, November, really. I've been on and off home. But I haven't been really posting anything because, well, still trying to get my body back after sitting in that hospital for as long as I did. Yeah, 5 weeks. Yeah, your body will, and I probably didn't move out of the bed for about 3 of them, so yeah. Yeah, your body catches up to you at that point. But yeah, everything's going well treatment-wise and all that. Not back to work yet, but doesn't mean the figures aren't still coming. Because they don't stop just because I'm not working. Alright, I will let you guys go, and I'll catch you all next time. Probably with a Power Ranger figure review, I don't know yet. But peace, and I'm going to hop on out of here.